I'm Toussaint Morrison, and I'm watching Tatiana and Toussaint Black-ish-er. Sister's robe, I got it on.
She looking at me like that.
And Buchanan and them put this like beautiful light going through the bathroom window, so it made it look like it was actually morning.
In Detroit, on Black History.
My dad is very black though, and he is from Detroit.
Portland.
Portland got
First mistake, Mom.
caught one in that
There's
one.
black people in Portland.
Ain't no black people in Portland.
No black people in
You look
Portland.
like a homeless man in a coffee shop.
The line was, "You look like a homeless man.
After
You look
I
like
first met you, I
a
looked at you
confused
and I
homeless
texted
man in a
Jesus.
coffee shop."
And I asked him, what would you do?
But it still stands. It
Texted
still
me
works.
back.
I loved it.
I don't know.
Does it look like I had
You were
blonde facial
homeschooled.
hair almost in that?
Once they took Legos out of the classroom.
Oof, that was rough.
After our first dinner, I looked at the receipt and I saw that you had tipped less than 15%.
This is,
which
yeah,
legally
you tip
and
less than
officially
15%, you're a pretty bad human
makes you a
being.
horrible human being.
I paid for dinner, which makes you less than a man.
Touche, she got him, she got him. And so this man thing keeps popping up, and it's
I am a man.
it's clearly not sitting right with
man.
No, you already used
with
that
Toussaint here.
You already used those ones.
You lose the remote more than the Vikings lost the Super Bowl.
You used those ones. And we did this several times too, just with the breaking down. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
No, they almost had it in 98.
We almost did have it in 98.
What was his name?
3 deep, Jake Reed, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, man, Dante Culpepper. And what Buchanan wanted to have happen, he wanted me to flush the toilet and then walk out. But that just wasn't gonna happen. The comedy, it ends there at, what was his name, Randy Moss. Randy Moss. And then boom, it's done. And I didn't want to give the impression that I was sitting on the toilet, going to the restroom, because I mean, that's just gross. But like, you're a couple, so it goes, whatever, but that whole exchange about who's blacker, that could have went through the roof, wanted it to stop, because then it can get really low, really weird, weirder than I think the average audience member would want to watch. And then it got like personal. It went into manhood, which is this whole thing with Toussaint in this web series, is that, God, feel like I'm talking about myself in third person. We didn't change the character names in time. But it was this idea that, we're just going to take it to the manhood, or at least I made that decision when I was writing it, and then it goes to the Vikings, and then it gets real low. But Portland caught a hot one in that one, and I'm sorry about that, Portland. Some of y'all wrote on Instagram about it, and you said that you are black and you actually are living in Portland, and I don't believe you. So that's just my stance on it. I'll believe it when I see it in a picture.